Hello everybody, welcome back to Anime Crusaders. Now, uh, I'm gonna be going over update 0.5, all the Sakamoto days units. You probably saw this already. I'm late to the party because I did not want to grind raids, so I macroed Act 4 last night. And yeah, I already got Nagumo Evo, so I just need this one, and this one, and then buy rerolls with the rest of them. So, I already got all the kills on everybody, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm gonna roll on Ghetto real quick because I want Crusader Ghetto. Anyways, do I wait? Okay. Oh, bruh. I hate that the controller keybinds are X to open your inventory and X to talk to someone. So every time you want to talk to someone, it like opens your inventory. Okay. And Fat Hitman, I already rolled on him. And hey, so okay. So I'm pretty sure Xiaoten, I don't know her actual name, is like the worst one in the update, but okay. That's Xiaoten. I'll probably like transfer his stats eventually because, you know, she's kind of bad. Okay, Hyso, he's really good. He has infinite range. Or, well, like, his passive is every 50 seconds he gets infinite range from his bird. I don't know. I haven't watched season 2 or like part 2 of Sakamoto Days. So I don't know like who these people are. I only know Sakamoto and Nagumo. I know Nagumo is like the enemy. Okay, and then Sakamoto SS range. Nice. So, I am going to unequip all of them and then equip all of them and then go in an infinite and showcase them. So I'll be back when I have money. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the sniper guy. His first attack effect is like a sniper shot, obviously. And then his second attack effect is like a barrage of sniper shots. Yeah. And then his third attack effect is like a sniper shot that ricochets all around. And then his max upgrade damage is 19.4k every 5.5 seconds. He has biohazard. His passives are, that's the trait passive. Every 50 seconds, Hyso's bird grants him plus 10% damage and 1,000% range for 15 seconds. So, basically infinite range. And then Every time he attacks, he gains 5% damage boost, capped at 20%. That lasts 10 seconds, but the duration gets reset to 10 seconds every time it attacks again. Okay. It's worded weird, but so like every time he attacks, he gets a 5% damage boost. That lasts 10 seconds, but once he attacks again, the 10 seconds resets. So basically, he has 5.5 SPA, so he just has a permanent 20% damage boost, unless he's not attacking. And then Heisuke has a 15% chance to crit the enemy. He always crits the 5th attack. So I don't know how much damage the crits do in this game. It's usually like 1.5 times damage or 2 times damage, but some games have it as like 1.2 times, or ALS has it at like 3 times, I think. And he's a 3 placement, so pretty good. I'm pretty sure his best traits are Crusader, Biohazard, and Radiant. And his best curses are negative SBA, negative range. So I'm a show you the tier list. Okay, and then he's the second on Meta Hill. Choi is above him. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go to Xiaoten. I don't know what her actual name is. I think she's the princess girl. So basically, she just goes in and punches them. Okay. Her second attack, a line. She just punches in a line. A barrage of punches, I guess. And then, okay, a barrage of punches again. Okay, her max damage is 28k every 9.2 seconds. Circle AoE with 33 range. Okay, Dizzy Flow. Each attack grants 1 drink stacks, max 10 stacks. At 3 to 10 stacks, she can consume her drink to become dizzy. Each stack grants 2.5 seconds of dizzy mode. Consuming the maximum 10 stacks grants an additional 50% dizzy mode duration. Okay? While dizzy, she cannot gain drink stats, gains plus 100% damage, negative 25% attack speed. Each hit has a 10% chance to not deal any damage. Ooh, that's kind of bad. After dizzy mode ends, reset drink stacks to 0, negative 15% damage, negative 10% range for 15 seconds. So, okay, so she gets buffed. It's like Law's ability, but you need to micromanage it, because if you leave it on auto, it'll do it when she's like 2 dizzy stacks, because it's or 3. Okay, so it's a minimum of 3 stacks, but you want to have 10, I believe, and his cooldown is short. Okay, she's a 4 placement, and her best traits, Crusader, Biohazard, Radiant, and her best curse is up damage, down range. I can see that. Okay, let's do Nagumo, because Nagumo is kind of like... I wouldn't say he's bad, but his ability doesn't like do anything. Okay, so he just dashes with his switchblades on his first attack. His second attack, he just swipes with his switchblade, and then yeah, it's like a barrage. And then this 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 attack is like really buffing its damage but nerfing his SBA. So he does like a barrage of a switchblade. Pretty good, I would say. Disguising basically nerfs his damage but buffs his SBA. So I don't want to read all of this, but basically, okay, so say, oh wait, say I click or place down a Shouten. He can disguise as Shouten, but he has her damage and her SBA. But each time he attacks during the disguise, he gains like 20% damage. So it's useful, but not. It's useful on a high damage character. And I figured out that it doesn't stack with the chopsticks on the raid, because I disguised as a Crusader Law, and he only did like 33k damage. And the Law was doing 250k damage. So, I don't know. But, like, he's a crit. He has the relic on him. So, he's doing a bit more damage and, like, a bit more crit. And then his disguise is mainly for this. If he disguises as 5 people in a single map, he gains 25% critical chance. And then he gains 25% critical chance and then 50% critical damage base. So he's good. His best traits, obviously, the 3 best traits for everyone, but these 2 are switched. And his best cursed is up on SPA, down on range, because he has a lot of range. He has huge range. Like, this is with like a minus 8% curse, so it can be even bigger. Okay, and then let's showcase Sakamoto. I have a bad curse on him. I know he's like good, so I rolled curses on him, but I didn't get anything good. So first effect, he just punches. Second effect, he does like a speed swipe punch. Third effect, barrage punch. And then metal pipe rush. So he grabs a metal pipe and then barrages them with it. Cool. Max damage, that's pretty good damage. But his real thing is when his passives kick in. So he can do the same thing he did in Anime Adventures, where he has a slim form, and then like after 25 attacks, he goes to half slim form, which is 50% damage and minus 10 attack cooldown. And then after 50 attacks, he transforms into slim form, 100% damage and negative 20% attack cooldown. And then his next passives, after each attack, Fat Hitman has a 10% chance to attack again. That's really why he's so good, because if he's doing, like, when he goes into a slim form, he has 44k damage. So if he hits that 10% chance, he'll do 88k. And then if this attack kills an enemy, his next attack deals 10% damage. So basically, if its follow-up attack kills the enemy, the next attack deals 10% more. So that's like what all the Sakamoto Days characters do. They're pretty good. I would say Sakamoto is better than Nagumo. But once again, like, I can see how Nagumo is better. Sakamoto, you want up damage minus range, and then obviously the best 3 traits in the game. So yeah, Nagumo and Sakamoto are meta. Heiso is meta, and then Shouten is just there. This update, it was a 0.5 update, so I'm not too, like, disappointed from it. But it was their first update, so first updates on games are usually bad. I think they could have done raids a little bit better. Like, I know they're inspired by Anime Adventures and everything, but I think they could have done them better than Anime Adventures. If they made Act 5 a little bit less hard. Like, if you have Crusaders, Act 5 is easy to solo. But if you don't have Crusaders, you have to place on a back, and it takes like 10 minutes to solo in Act 5. And if you don't have Crusaders, like me, I soloed Act 4, and it took me 6 minutes. So it's worth it to solo, or like macro Act 4, and like do that instead of having to go in a game, like find a match, and then completing the match within 5 minutes, and then go back to the lobby because nobody replays on the find a match option, and then go back to the lobby, retry to find a match. It's just, I don't know. People are stupid. But that was the Sakamoto Days update. I know I'm really late. People have, like, got videos on this thing out like 3 days ago. But anyways, yeah, I enjoyed it, but I didn't like the raid grind. But if you enjoyed, click the like, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be getting Stark in Anime Vanguards. So watch out for that. See you guys.